Welcome back, YouTube. Welcome back to another video. So today we're going to be talking about how to make more money in tech, and really just a few quick, simple steps. I'm gonna make this video very short. So step one, how to make more money in tech. First, get a job in tech. So start off where you need to, repairing stuff, laptop, phone repair, Best Buy Geek Squad, help desk, wherever you can get in, wherever you can fit in, get in. So that's where first you just need to start somewhere. Second off, you need to have a goal, your end goal, your dream senior level role, right? Senior level is where the money starts coming in. You really, as a junior, depending on if you're like a junior in cybersecurity or something, it maybe get some money, or junior software developer, or some roles, even junior level, you're gonna make good money. Key thing is have your role, a senior level role picked out that you want to work towards, so that way you can start progressing, make more money within your tech career. Right. So some of you probably already in junior level roles, some of you are, just in the middle of between junior senior, and then some of you are in senior, and even still some senior level roles don't pay good, especially depending on where you're at and depending on the state you live in. So the key thing is have a goal, your end goal of where you want to make it in tech. So if you want to be stop at sysadmin, there's different levels, 1, 2, and 3. There's different, some companies go up to level 4. So even within a role, a senior level role, there's different tiers within that role. Right. So first, get a job in tech. Then secondly, have your end goal of what you're trying to go for. Right. So in between you trying to get to that your senior level role, you're gonna make more money as you progress. The key thing is don't worry about the company that you're applying for. Worry about the skills that they're offering for the role. That's gonna equate to more money, right? You have more leveraging, you have more negotiating power with the skills, depending on what skills they're offering. So key thing is don't worry about the company. Worry about the skills. Skills pay the bills. Skills is what's going to get you all the money you need to progress within your career, and that's going to make you more money. So every job I've had within tech, I boom, 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 moving up further and further. I've gotten more every single job. I've made more and more money each and every job I've had. I've never went down in pay. If anything, I've gone up in pay. And for those of you that want to stay at your company and still feel comfortable, you're not going to make the money you want to make being at that company that you're currently at. Because typically, if you're locked into a company, they feel like they own you and they don't have to pay you what you're worth. So that's why typically you're going to get better pay at somewhere else. They're going to pay you what you're worth. That's why I preach job hopping. And some of you are scared of job hopping. A lot of people within the industry that are more senior level have been in the industry for a while. They will shame job hopping. Oh no, job hopping. Nobody's gonna want you. No, if anything, job hopping is really good. Not necessarily it's not job hopping. I just call it contract hopping. You go from contract to contract, and so that's the easiest way to build up a lot of skills. A lot of y'all want to be W-2 full-time employees. Why not just be a contract full-time employee? Right? Yes, it may end in 6 or how many every month, but typically a lot of contracts end up getting renewed a lot of the times. And then even before it doesn't get renewed, coming up on the third, second month, you should already be been looking for another job. And typically, if you got your LinkedIn right, recruiters reach out to you, your DMs will be popping. But the key thing is contracts is really the key to go. If you're gonna play it safe and go be a W-2 employee, that's you're just not gonna make a lot of money, to be honest. There's exceptions to the rule of where some people make good money W-2 starting off, but that's not realistic. Y'all want to comfortable. If you want to be comfortable and be safe and play it easy, be a W-2. Stay at one company, right? And slowly move your way up. It might be an opportunity to eventually like open up, but a lot of y'all waiting on opportunities for happen instead of actually making things happen for yourself. I'm gonna run that back one more time. A lot of y'all sitting there waiting for things to happen that ain't gonna happen instead of making a play for yourself, right? Sometimes you gotta create a play. So you can have, 1, 2, 3 options, right? You're gonna pick from the 3 options that the company offers you, right? Meaning not necessarily offering, money, but let's just say, here you can go this direction with the company, you go this direction, this direction, the company, right? You got 3 different directions, and then while you're there, a window may close, another window may close, and another window may close. So all 3 options, when you get there, it start off good, but as you stay there longer, you realize, oh, there wasn't really any options to move up or to do anything in the company or even get better compensation. So now you're feeling stuck. At the same time as you're scared what everybody thinks about you leaving, being there less than a year. Like I've only been at one company for a year on my resume, but still I don't have a problem. No recruiters or nobody asks me, why have you been at this? I really get that asked. And if they do ask me, I'm like, it was just a contract. So excuse me, just got back from the gym, so it's still pretty warm from the gym. But uh yeah. So the key thing is Contracting. That's the key to really get you more money. I cannot stress that enough. Go from these different contracts offering different, different amounts, and how you get into contracting, staffing companies. Look for recruiters that were staffing companies. So you got your Beacon Hill, Fortitude Systems, Apex System. I said Beacon Hill, yeah, Beacon Hill, uh, Apex, I think Systems, Fortitude Systems. A lot of staff companies have systems behind it. Robert Half. Let's see who else, and then there's like one more. So look for staffing companies. Look for tech staffing companies. So these will get you the contracts you need to with a lot of Fortune 500 companies and companies that are really going to pay you well, especially if you build up a good tenure for certain recruiters at that staffing company. Staffing companies, like they'll really hook you up and find some great opportunities, especially if they see that your resume is really built well and whatnot. And you'll be, that's honestly how all my jobs have been through staffing companies, for the exception of one W-2 role. But on that, staffing companies is how I stay employed. That's why I'm really never worried about if when a contract ends, because either I'm hit up with another staffing company or I'm just, hit up the same one I'm working with. So they'll contract you, be W-2 through them, and then they'll contract you out to their client that they're servicing staffing for. So that's the key thing of how you can go about that, or you can start your own company, have your own LLC, and then you can contract directly uh with a company directly. But that's where I'm honestly headed towards. And honestly, you get more leverage, you get more room for negotiation versus if you come through a staffing company, you don't have as much room, slash negotiation because staff company will ask you, hey, are you already comfortable with this pay? Or hey, you can't once you hey there's no room for negotiation. Either like this offer or not. So they already have things pre-set up for their client to make their client not have to worry about the onboarding process. So sometimes you don't have any room for negotiation. That's sad truth. But at the same time, is if it's already a better offer than what you have, what you're currently working at now or what you've been getting, say go ahead and take it. Like I say, then when you leave, no hard feelings. It's just a contract. And they ask you why you leave, you can always just say my contract was coming to an end. So even if it was 2, 3 months, the short term contracts, long term contracts. So when you talk to other recruiters, they're not going to ask about the legalities of a lot of that stuff. So, like I said, I push for contracting heavily. So that's how you're really going to get a lot more money is jump from contract to contract, and build more skills, and you're just going to become more proficient at what you do. So, yeah, I can't stress that enough. All right. So that's it for today's video. But also, I'm going to leave a link to my Discord below. And I think, yeah, I'll have my LinkedIn as well, too, if you want to check me out on LinkedIn. But I am working on a Patreon Discord to where for any of you that want to get more hands-on on learning how to get your LinkedIn right, how to do your resume better, how to just overall improve, in the industry or get started. So once I get that Patreon Discord up, I'll have come slide through. So I'm thinking of just starting it at 10 between 10 20 bucks a month. So and then with that will come like monthly group calls as well and other whole bunch of added features and bonus stuff. So thank you for watching. I'm out. Peace.